Hey everybody, it's Mandy from Chapel Forge. So if you watched our last video, you know that prior to that we had a big break, which I haven't talked about why that is yet. Okay, so I talked about how we did a big Amish haul also. We got about 700 pounds of fruit. So today I'm going to show you how I'm going to tackle 700 pounds of fruit by myself in one day. Or that's the goal. So we're gonna freeze half of it and we're gonna can half of it. I sort of did this last year, but with like less of a plan. So I got 6 boxes of blueberries, 6 boxes of cherries, and 6 boxes of strawberries, 1 box of rhubarb. I'm not gonna can the rhubarb because I still have maybe 12 or 15 jars of rhubarb on the shelf from last year, which is enough. We usually only use that like once a month, so I'm not super worried about that. I'm just gonna freeze this. My plan here is to take 3 from each of the other 3 boxes from each of the 3 fruits. I'm going to can 3 boxes of each and freeze 3 boxes of each. So freezing is obviously very simple. We're gonna take these Ziplocs, put the fruit in it. Now, I mentioned in my last video that, and I'll link that so you can see the whole rigmarole about why I talk about why we got it this way. These came pitted and topped. So cherries are pitted, strawberries are topped. I literally just have to sit here and shovel them into bags. So because they were flash frozen, they're not all stuck together. We got them frozen, brought them home frozen. I'm gonna do all the frozen stuff first. And then I'm gonna line up all my jars on the table and we're just gonna start filling jars. Because when you can it, they're going to like melt anyway in the jar. Like they're not gonna be frozen anymore, obviously. So my goal is to try to get as much bagged frozen as I can so that they're not stuck together in a big clump. I was going to mention too, so our kids are October, July, and August, or October, August, July, in that order, as far as birth goes. And so I've always, had these babies in the middle of preservation season, and it's fine. Like, with Jamie, I just recruited a bunch of help, because it was a rough pregnancy. With him, I had pups. If you're not familiar, you basically get like a poison ivy type rash all over your body, and the only way for it to go away is to give birth. Zuzu was really not that bad of a pregnancy. I had morning sickness and all that, but like I was canning with my mom like a week postpartum. So she was super easy. She latched so well. All my kids have really been great nursers. Jamie and Zuzu have loved baby wearing, so it really has allowed me to do a lot of food preservation. I can't really remember with Bud, it was like 15 years ago. He was a great nurser. I definitely wasn't preserving as much food then. I was doing some food preservation, but definitely not as much. But anyway, I would love to just have as many things put up that are kind of just like grab and go for Zad to give to the littles. Zad's a great cook, but if he's busy making fire pokers or working on KitchenAid mixers or something like that, or if he needs to go help at the butcher shop and it's just me or something, it would be nice to just like grab a bag of blueberries out, him to the kids, and they have, a fairly nutritious snack with really no work at all. So I'm just trying to get as much put up before, I've never been early. So, we're on week 27. I always joke I have at least 15 weeks to go because I've never been early or on time. Quote, on time. So anyway, I'm just trying to get up as much as possible before, like mid-September. That way everybody's just well fed. Okay, we're halfway there, which is kind of amazing because I've only been at this for like maybe an hour and a half. So I have all of the frozen fruit done. There's probably, I'm gonna say I probably have 200 quart bags of fruit, which I'm pretty excited about. That's gonna give us, like 4, oh my gosh, math is hard when you're pregnant. That'll give us like 4 bags a week, which is great because like my littles can sit and share a bag. Well, honestly, maybe make them share a bag. They'd probably just eat a whole quart of blueberries on their own. But this will be fantastic. We can use this for snacks for them. We can use them in crisp. Typically I use, and I'm gonna show you this here shortly, I use my canned fruit in crisps and things. But if we get to the point where that's gone or whatever, this is also good. This is mostly going to be grab and go snacks. This is our convenience food. So I pulled a tub's worth of jars. They were already washed. I had reorganized the pantry. I'll share that video so you can see how I sort of decided what we needed yet in this season, what we need to fill the pantry with. So my plan is I'm gonna line up all the jars on the table, get my, carrying that tub was heavy, out from the pantry. So I'm gonna get my canning funnel. I'm gonna use my handy little shovel here and get these jars filled. Basically, I'm just gonna get them all filled, wipe all their rims, get them lidded. Zad set up, before he left, he set up my big canner out there. I can't remember how many it holds. It's like 45, or I'll tell you once we get it filled. It's 45 or 50 or something in that ballpark. I'm hoping I can do this in 2 or 3 rounds. Okay, we're getting there. I have all the strawberries in. I got about the same amount, so I have about 150 so far. I went and fished out about 75-ish more quarts, and I have 3 boxes of cherries that I need to do. And then we will fill these with water to the right headspace, lid them, ring them, get them in the canner. So it's 6 o'clock. We're doing okay. We'll get it done today. It's just gonna be a late night, which is fine. Okay, guys. I have 240 quarts of fruit in jars, which is insane. And I have 200 in the freezer, which means I have like 440-ish quarts of fruit, which is fantastic. That means we have more than a quart a day, which is wonderful. If we make a fruit crisp or a baked oatmeal or something, that takes 2 quarts anyway. If we do smoothies, you know, we need 5 or 6 smoothies depending on who's here. That's usually 4 quarts. So I don't think this is excessive. I think this is going to be awesome. I am tired. It is, it's about 7:30. I still need to do evening animal chores. So I am going to fill these to 1/4-inch headspace with water. The beautiful thing about cherries, blueberries, and strawberries is that they are all acidic. All you have to do is water bath can them. So if you're not comfortable pressure canning, you don't have to. And I wouldn't. They'd get super mushy. Really quick note, 1/2-inch headspace, not 1/4-inch. Thought it was 1/4-inch, but it's half. So do half. Okay, so it is, oh my gosh, it's like 10 o'clock, but it's fine. Zad got my canners filled. He got home, so he got the canners filled for me. All of these have lids and rings. Those have lids and rings. That part went pretty well. Filling them with water is so, fill the jug, fill the jar, fill the jug, fill the jar, but it's fine. So we are going to get these in the outside canner, get these 2 canners rolling. I'll show you what my big canner looks like outside. And we have a couple hours of canning yet to go, but we don't have to be up early tomorrow, so no big deal. All right, so this is my big canner. Zad loaded it, so I don't know how many it holds. Jamie says hi. I don't know how many it holds exactly, but I know it's between 45 and 50 or somewhere in that ballpark. So we are basically just going to babysit these for the next couple hours. The cherries are 25 minutes. The blueberries and the strawberries are 15. So we're going to be strategic and do all the cherries first and then do the blueberries and the strawberries second since they're a little bit less time. To note, these were pretty cold. So if you do it the same way I did it, make sure that you have your cold water, cold jars, the whole routine. So I hope that you enjoyed this day with me. Wow, what a day it was. I'm glad that we are very close to done. We are going to put on a movie and just babysit canners. My back is killing me, but this is all going to be done in one day, which is amazing. So see you guys next time.